What's up, guys? Today we're going to learn how to do a kickflip with the help of a friend. So a kickflip is the most popular trick. When people start skating, that is what they want to learn first. But before you learn how to do a kickflip, you should know how to do an ollie and shove it a 180, and you should be comfortable riding your board. Doing all of these things is going to make it easier for you to land a kickflip, because a kickflip is harder than all those other things. But being comfortable with the basics is going to make the learning process easier.
Like when I was little, I used to just work on my flicks like every single day and go like that. And then once I got used to that, I would just land it with one foot like that.
When I first started trying to do kickflips, I was hanging my front foot off the board way too much. I like what he's doing here because he's got his whole foot on the board. He's doing like a real proper kickflip. And I still hang my front foot off a little bit too much, because when I was first learning how to skateboard, hanging my front foot off allowed me to flick the board faster and get those kickflips to make a full rotation. And I just couldn't land them when I had my entire foot on the board. I wish I could go back and learn tricks the right way instead of learning tricks the easy way. When I first started kickflipping, I was definitely doing it the easy way by really hanging my front foot off.
Mine is like easier like this because I can like hurry up and get my foot off the board so I can do the full rotation. And my back foot's like on the ball of the tail. Like the ball of my foot's like on the end of the tail. It's like it all just comes together. It's like I pop and flick, and like the board just does its magic. And I put my back foot on and my front foot, and I just roll away. The way I do my kickflips is like I flick it, and like my back foot just like catches it. It's like I flick it, and my back foot catches it first, and then my front foot goes on second.
What I like about his foot position on his kickflips is he's got his front foot pointed, but he's got most of his foot on the board. And that is a proper foot position for a kickflip. These days, kids are learning tricks faster and faster because there's so many tutorials on the internet teaching people how to do tricks. That's another thing. When I was a kid learning these tricks, there was no YouTube. Internet has existed my entire life, but YouTube actually was created when I was in high school. Back then, the only trick tip tutorials you could get were on VHS tapes. So watch the foot position and the motion of the kickflip here. I like how he's got his front foot pointed at first, and most of it's on the board, and then he really flicks his front foot off the side and way past the end of the nose. And I think flicking your foot forward a lot like that just looks really cool, especially in slow motion. It just gives it a nice style. Some people have really fast flicks, some people have really slow flicks. He's actually got a really quick flick. The board flicks really fast and flips really fast. In slow motion, it's hard to tell, but it's a really quick pop and flick. Learning kickflips is all about rhythm. It's all about popping, dragging your front forward, and flicking it all in the right rhythm. And that's something that just comes with practice. You have to do it over and over and over. So after you practice dragging your foot, practice landing with just one foot, all you really have to do is bend your knee, suck your back foot up, and just commit. You have to just go for it, and you have to flick the board and just jump towards where the board is and put both your feet on it. You could do it into the grass or on carpet if you don't want to fall and you want something that's going to allow you to learn it quicker without getting hurt. But you just have to commit. You just have to jump, flick it. If you've got the flick, you can do a kickflip. You just have to commit with your back foot, suck it up, bend your knee, and land on the board. So when you're practicing, you're dragging your front foot up the board with your ankle kind of sideways, and then you're flicking right in the front pocket where the nose starts to curve up. You're going off the side of the board. The only reason that this trick is different than an ollie is because with an ollie, you're dragging your front foot straight up the board, evening the board out. With the kickflip, you're dragging it off to the side a little bit and flicking it past the nose. So it's going all the way past the nose, but it's hitting that little pocket where the board is curving up for the nose, and that's what gives it that quick little flick. It looks like magic, and you land it and you roll away. I love kickflips because with the kickflip, the way it flips, the back of the board kind of lifts up and goes straight towards your back foot, and you can catch it with your back foot. So it feels more secure than a lot of other tricks. I really like tricks that you catch with your back foot. So to catch it with your back foot, you have to pop a little bit higher. You're going to pop, flick, and then lift your back foot and let the board hit it. You have to really suck your knees up, suck your back foot up, so you're not just flipping it and landing immediately on the ground. To do a back foot catch, you have to bend your back knee so that the board will have space to lift. And then it's going to go straight towards your back foot. You just catch it, that back foot. Your front foot is still flipping, it's still past the nose, and you have a little bit of time to get your front foot back on the board, put it down, and roll away. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, reviews, tutorials, and videos about what I'm learning as I grow as a skateboarder, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.